بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My dear brothers and sisters, I'm greeting you with the greeting of Islam. Alhamdulillah, here we are again with another video of ours. And inshallah, in this video, like I promised you, we are going to see the two Hamza. One is called Hamza Wasl, okay, and it's called Hamza Wasl, and the other one is called Hamza Qata'a. What are the different? The main difference is for the Hamza Wasl, the Hamza is not pronounced, okay? It's not pronounced. It's only pronounced when it is at the beginning of the sentence, okay? We have it. It's only pronounced when it's at the beginning of the sentence. When we have a noun that starts in the sentence and the alif, for this noun is a Hamza Wasl, we pronounce it. But when it is in the middle of sentence, then we don't pronounce it. And alhamdulillah, there are only 8 nouns. Outside al. We say al is a definite article. Outside al, there are only 8 nouns that have Hamza Wasl. Okay. And for the Hamza Qata'a, the Hamza is always pronounced. The Hamza is always pronounced wherever we find it, okay? Whenever we find the Hamza, is always pronounced. So how can we differentiate? How can we identify which one is Hamza Qata'a and which one is Hamza Wasl? Now, so for the Hamza Qata'a, for the Hamza Wasl, if you see in our example, let's use our example, al-baytu, or then we look at the second ibnu. So we have here al-baytu. So to make things easier, yeah, I should have. If you saw, I always write al-baytu like this without putting any Hamza on top of it, without putting any Hamza. The letter of Hamza, we saw it. This is the letter of Hamza, okay? Without putting any Hamza, without writing it in this way. We didn't write it like this. To be correct. Sometimes when you are writing, okay, in the Quran, you differentiate it. They will differentiate it with this sign, okay. In the Quran, they will differentiate it with this sign. This is how they differentiate Hamza Qata'a and Hamza Wasl. Whenever you find this sign, that means it's a Hamza Wasl, okay. But when you are writing, you just don't write any Hamza on top of the alif, okay. That's simple. And if you see, whenever we write al-baytu, we only put the fatha. We only put the fatha without writing the Hamza on top of it. Now, so here, let's look at this one. Here we say al-baytu. So in this case, the definite article is the first 2 letters that are starting the word. We can say baytu if you want to make the noun indefinite, but if you want to make the noun definite and you want to start with al-baytu, say the house, then al is they are the two letters starting the sentence, okay. They are the first word starting the sentence, so we'll pronounce the Hamza Wasl. In this case, we have waw in front of al-baytu. In this case, we have waw in front of al-baytu. So what we'll do, we'll skip this Hamza. This is Hamza Wasl, so we'll skip it and we'll go direct to. So we'll skip it and we'll go to al. So we say wal baytu. Okay, we'll skip the Hamza because it's not longer the beginner. It's not longer the beginner of the sentence. We already have waw. So we jump and we go to al. So to lam. So we say wal baytu. So this alif, this Hamza is what is jumped, okay. We jump it, we don't consider it. And here we have another example. Ibnu, it means son. Son means son. If you see Ibnu, it's one of the 8 nouns that have Hamzatul Wasl. You see, Ibnu, we start the sentence with a Hamza. What type of Hamza it is? Hamzatul Wasl. Why? Because if when we put a waw, so when we put a waw, so we say we have the waw, we put the waw, we are not longer going to do what? We're not longer going to pronounce this alif. This alif, you're no longer pronouncing it. So we'll jump from waw, we'll go to ba. Wabnu, wabnu, wabnu. So the hamzatul, this hamza, this alif, this hamza is jump. We skip it and we go direct to the bow. So that is the hamzatul wasl. And I say that the help, you will find the help in Quran. That is whenever a hamzatul wasl, you'll find the symbol, the sign on top of it. As for the Hamzatul Qata'a, you will always pronounce it. Okay? We say whenever you find it, doesn't make any difference. You'll always pronounce it. Okay? Here we have ma'un. Okay? It should be ma'un. That is indefinite, water. Okay? Ma'un. So here the Hamza is pronounced. Here the Hamza, it is pronounced. Okay? So here we pronounce this Hamza. We'll pronounce it. Ma'un. We pronounce it. And obviously, if it is definite, we'll jump this Hamza, because we say that this Hamza is Hamzatul Wasl. We have waw coming. We have waw starting the sentence. So this is Hamzatul Wasl. We will jump it. And where do we go? We go to the lam. And then we will say wal ma'u. So this Hamza, it's always pronounced. One can say, okay, so this one, the Hamza, it was coming. What? It was coming at the end of the letter. Maybe that's the reason. Now here we have an example when the Hamza is coming also at the beginning, like ibnu, but here for Hamzatul Qata'a, we say we'll pronounce the Hamza. So it's usbu'un. What's the meaning of usbu'un? Ma means water. Usbu'un means week. Okay, the week, Monday, Tuesday. Okay, week. Usbu'un. So if you see here, we pronounce the Hamza. We say, okay, but also here in Ibn we pronounce the Hamza. Now let's put waw before the Hamza. How it be? We're not going to pronounce wasbu'un. No, we are going to pronounce the Hamza also. We're not going to jump. We're not going to skip the Hamza and go to the sin. We are going to say wa usbu'un. Okay, wa usbu'un. And if we have put the al, will be wal usbu'un. Okay, I hope it is understood. So this is the difference between Hamzatul Qata'a and Hamzatul Wasl. Hamzatul Wasl, it's also wasl assimilation. Okay, the Hamza of assimilation. So you don't pronounce the Hamza, you assimilate it. So the waw, you assimilate it, it's skip. Sorry. So this Hamza, it is skip. You assimilate the waw with ba, wabnu. This for al. We say al. The Hamza on al, it's always Hamzatul Wasl. And then we say there are 8 nouns that when they come, they are always Hamzatul Wasl. And the first one of them that we saw for now is Ibnu. Is what? Ibnu. Now, and we say that for Hamzatul Qata'a is always pronounced. Hamzatul Qata'a, what? It's always pronounced. Now, let's look at the new letters that we saw. We just cover. Ta for Qata. Okay, this is ta for Hamzatul Qata'a. Okay, we say Qata'un. So these are new letters that we haven't saw yet. Okay, in this Qata'un or wasl, the only letter that we saw is the lam. Okay, we only see lam. Now in the order we are going to see them now, inshallah. So the first we say is ta. Simple. So ta is find. You see, when you remember when we look at ta, when we find ta and del, da, ta, same place we also find ta. Now the difference of pronouncing ta and ta, inshallah, ta and ta, inshallah, we are going to cover it in the future lesson. But for now, listen to the sound. This is ta, this is ta, okay? Ta, inshallah. So let's look at the beginning. You see, for ta is not going to be any difficult, because we'll have the way it is written. Okay, this is how you find it in the beginning, middle, and end, and then it's always connect in both sides, back and forward. Okay, with previous letter and the letters that are going to follow him, it's always going to connect with them. So just remember the form, and that is ta. Then we have ayn. Okay, we have ayn. For ayn, we go back and we start with the throat. Okay, throat. And ayn, we find it in the middle of the throat. The deep side, we find the Hamza. Okay, we find Hamza. And then in the upper side of the throat, we found ha. Okay, we find ha. And ayn is found in the middle portion of the throat. Now here we are. So we say that ha, we saw ha and Hamza and we say ha and Hamza, they find the lower part of the throat. Then we go a little bit up and we find the ayn. This is the ayn. And then the upper part of the throat, we find kha. Now, so this is ayn. To generate the letter ayn, you have to concentrate the middle part of your throat in order to generate the sound. For ayn, we have to concentrate on the head. Okay, this is the head. We concentrate on the head. And whenever we find the beginning, it's written like this. So like the head, it's written like the head, and then to show you, or like a Hamza, and to show that it's connect with other letters. Okay, it's connect with other letters. If you remember, Hamza can't stay by himself. Hamza can't stay by himself. He need a chair. If you remember, okay, these are the chair for Hamza. Hamza can't come alone, and then joined by other letters. So whenever you find only this sign, okay, like this, and then connect with other letters, then that is ayn, and not Hamza. So the beginning, this is how it is written, the beginning. And the middle, you'll find it like this. And this is how I write it. This I find easier to write, because you will see that there's another letter. We saw the qaf, and there another letter because we saw that for qaf it is like this. If you remember, and this is how we written qaf. Let me make it in red to showcase. So qaf, we say it's like this. So me personally, in order to differentiate qaf and ayn, I write qaf like this, and ayn I make it like this to differentiate. But qaf have what? Have two dot on top of it, and then ayn doesn't have any dot. And you will see sometimes that is full, okay, but for qaf the inside is empty, okay, the inside is empty. But as for the ayn, you'll find it when it's written in the middle, you find it that is full inside in the middle. I hope it is understood. This is how it is written. Inshallah, with practice reading every day, you'll find it easier, inshallah. Here it's only to showcase you, to have an idea, inshallah. But then whenever you take the Quran, you try to practice exercise. Whenever you find similar form of letters, then you look, okay, what is this? Now I remember that Musa told me, right, let me go back my notebook, what I write. Now that is okay, that is the case. Then the end form is written like is isolated form, when like it's isolated form, okay. Alhamdulillah, we have it. We cover the letter I. Let's see another letter. We have waun. Is pronounced, is where we use, is found the same place the same way we generate the letter, the sound of ba and mim. So we use the both lip, the both of our lips. But if you see, we will leave like a hole, okay. Wow. They're not connected. They're not connecting. It's like you leave a small hole. Wow. Okay, that's how you pronounce wow. Now, and this is how it is written. So wow also is part-time selfish. It's one of the part-time selfish. When it is beginning, you see it doesn't connect from right to left. It doesn't connect, okay. It doesn't join from right to left, but from letter that they are behind him, we will connect with them, okay. We will connect with them. That's why we say the middle and the end, they are the same. The middle and the end, they are the same. So you find letter that coming before him, but the letter that they are going to follow him, they're not connecting with him. They don't connect with it, okay. Alhamdulillah. And wow is one of the what? Letter of the mud, of the natural mud. It's one of the natural mud. And for wow, we saw the fatha. We saw the fatha. We saw yaw, and we have also wow. There it is, wow, playing as mud, playing the role of a mud. Why? Look at. So we say for mud, the first contract, the first agreement is what? You should, before I came as a mud, we shouldn't have any hamza or sukun before or after us. We agree. And then we see that for every mud, the second condition differ from each one of them. For fatha, you say, okay, before me, the letter that he wants me to made him to come as a mud, it has to have what? A fatha. We say, okay, now we have it. For kesra, that is for yaw, you say in order for me to come as a letter of mud, the same condition applied also for me. The first condition, no hamza or sukun before and after me, and before me, the letter that wants me to play the role of mud for him it should carry a kasra, okay? We say, okay, we have it. For wow, the first condition is also the same for wow and say, but for me, the letter that wants me to play the position of mud, it should carry a damma on him. So you should see on the vowel we have what? We have a damma. We have what? We have a damma. So boo, 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 boo. Last time I said that he boosts or he elongate the sound for 2 seconds. 2 seconds is a false, it's not correct. The correct way to say it is harakat. Harakat, this prolongation is called harakat. What is harakat? Harakat, in those times, they didn't have second, okay? They have second, minute, and this kind of measurement. So how do they count? How do they say, okay, now it's long enough, you have to they say the time you need in order from a fist ham in order to open it, that this is like for two harakat, they say, okay, you have your fist closed, the time you need to open two, that is a harakat. So you have boo, boo, okay, boo. Then that's why I say 2 seconds. It's not 2 seconds. It's the time you need having a fist, closed fist to open all the finger. So for 2 harakat, I say you need to open two finger. That's why I say 2 harakat. The time you need to open 2 finger. Boo, ba, bi. Okay, that is the harakat. Now, we cover, alhamdulillah, all the letters of mud, the natural mud, only the natural mud. Okay, inshallah, alhamdulillah, we are going to see something. Now, maybe someone will say, okay, but Junior, Musa, you told us that we are going to see also the difference when we have a baytu, and whenever the baytu will become bayti with kasra. Yeah? Inshallah, I didn't forget about that. And here we have it. Okay? We have baytu. Okay? So here we have our normal case. Baytu is the marfu case, the nominal sentence. In order for us to give a kasra to the noun, to make the noun go into the genitive case, because we said kasra symbolize the genitive case. What do we need? We need a preposition. Fi is a preposition. So whenever we have a preposition coming before the noun will enter into the genitive case, but it's only for that noun. It's not that if we have fil baytu, then we have another noun, also that noun is entering the genitive case. No, the fi it only falls one noun. It's applied only to one noun. Then if you have for the next noun another preposition, okay, that is, we'll put him also in the genitive case. But whenever we have a preposition before a noun, the noun will enter into the genitive case. So this one is fi. This one, if you remember, what is this letter? Is the yaw. Why it is fi? Because yaw is coming as a letter of mud. Then that means that the vowel has a kasra. So we have fi. Now that is how it is pronounced. And fi for vowel, how to pronounce it? I didn't write it, but I can tell you. To pronounce the letter fa, you just use not both of your lips, but use only the bottom side. Okay, the bottom side of your lips. And what you do, you use your teeth, the incisor, you connect it with it. Fa. Okay, you use your teeth, you connect it with the lower part of your lips. Fa, fi. fi, fu. Okay, alhamdulillah, that is how you pronounce the letter fi. Inshallah, I'm going to leave you. I'm not going to. I'm going to leave you with surprise for the next lesson. We're going to see something special. Inshallah, we're going to see something special. So stay with us. Inshallah, we are ending here. And if you have any question, if you want to see something, you want to that we concentrate on something else, inshallah, tell us. Alhamdulillah, we're always close to be able to read 1/3 of the Quran. So inshallah, with Nazarti, here we are, Hamza. I'm greeting with the greeting of Islam. I'm hoping to see you again next time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.